Season 2 Grand Final action. ANZ Stadium in Sydney, set to get underway in a matter of moments. It's the Manly Seagulls taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs in the final game of the season. And what an occasion. We have out over 80,000 people in the grandstands. Jai Collins making his way onto the park in the number 12 jumper once again tonight in the second row. The Rabbitohs really looking to come out firing as we get the national anthems underway. Meanwhile, for the Seagulls, Kyle Lewis, Byron Boone and Aidan McKinney really looking to get the Manly side on the front foot early. So we're set to go here at ANZ Stadium. The Season 2 Grand Final. What 8 weeks of competition we've had. But it all comes down to this. 80 minutes of footy about to get underway. And Aidan McKinney sends it down to the South Sydney Rabbitohs, who will have possession of the ball from the kickoff. And it's Lennox Prakash taking it up into his future club for the first hit up of the game. So as mentioned, Manly really looking to their senior players to step up this evening. Brad Goodwin, Sam Herbin, one of their top performers of the season. While for the Rabbitohs, Chaz Dingo, Liam Ryan, Jordan Williams and Viggo Rasmussen really leading from the front as we see an early mistake here from the Rabbitohs. Giving possession away to the Seagulls in their own half as they say short side. They go to Herbin, breaks through the middle. Sam Herbin on the inside to Blackburn, struggling towards the line. Blackburn going close, taken down just inches short. So early signs here for the Seagulls. A big opportunity as Harris takes it forward. Pushed back in a big tackle by Ryan. Boone goes to McKinney, to Blackburn, and Blackburn goes in for the opening try of the game. Joshua Blackburn opens the scoring for Manly. McKinney just gave a no-look pass. Blackburn on his inside. And the Seagulls, off an early Rabbitohs mistake, have struck first here in Sydney. As McKinney sends it through the middle. 6 points to 0. What a week it has been, the build-up for this grand final. The chat in the community has been intense. As Liam Ryan restarts the game after that Joshua Blackburn try. His second try of the season, second of his career. In fact, and what a time to score it. Paying $34 for the opening try of the game, Joshua Blackburn. After that break by Sam Herbin, and he makes another one up through the middle. Dingo takes him down just over the halfway line into the Seagulls. Into the Rabbitohs half they go. Goodwin taking it forward. Good charge by Goodwin, but he's thrown it away. Rex Slattery's come away with it. And Manly looking dangerous at the moment, but they've spilled up possession there. And the Rabbitohs will be able to make their way into their own half for the first time in the game. So centre field, Jordan Williams to play the ball. They go to Slattery. Well, we're going to quickly go through these two team lineups as they stand. The Season 2 Grand Final, Manly taking on the Rabbitohs. First of all, Manly, Sam Herbin at fullback, Kane Chapman, Kenny, Corey Bell in the wings, Michael Crimp and Robbie Elms in the centres. In the halves, it's Aidan McKinney and Kyle Lewis. Up front, Brad Goodwin, Byron Boone and Matthew Harris. And second row for the Seagulls, Jesse Bennett, Joshua Blackburn and Chris Lord starting in the number 13 jumper. Injury to Albi Akarangi last week against the Parramatta Eels. So on the bench, Daniel Punch, Macaulay Morris, Tyson Payne and Albi Akarangi in the number 17 jumper as Boone makes a good charge up through the middle, almost gets away from a second tackle. Hands free on the inside as Herman goes to dummy half. Lord charging it forward. Good charge by the new Cowboys captain for season 3. Up to the Rabbitohs 30 they go. To Goodwin on the inside. Another good charge by Brad Goodwin. Wrapped up in a good tackle, but taken down 20 metres out. Final tackle. They go to Lewis. On the toe, Kyle Lewis with Herman charging through. Taken down, the good tackle by Viggo Rasmussen. But Kyle Lewis looking dangerous already. Quickly going through the Rabbitohs lineup, Chaz Dingo at fullback, Luca Moscow and Tyrone Clay on the wings, Mendonca and Guys in the centres. In the halves, it's Ian McCartney and Ryan. Up front, Lennox Prakash, Aaron O'Hare and Rex Slattery. And the back row, Viggo Rasmussen, Jai Collins, the skipper, and Jordan Williams. On the bench, Jai Mannering, Cameron Reynolds, Ash Crutcher and Isaac Edwards. As Ryan thumps that one downfield, forcing Herman backwards deep into their own line. Manly looking to bring it out from their own half as Herman breaks through. No one in front of him. Sam Herman has just broken apart this Rabbitohs defence. And he'll cross under the crossbar. And Manly, their second try of the game. And they are out to an early 10-0 lead. Sam Herman, one of the premier fullbacks in the SRL. Crossing for Manly's second try of the game. McKinney from out in front makes no mistakes. And the Seagulls out to a 12-0 lead after not over 10 minutes. Fourth in the competition, 4 tries, Sam Herman. That was his 7th. One behind the Rabbitohs fullback Chaz Dingo on 8. Chance Bunce on 9. Eli Barnes on 12 tries for the season, which is a record in the SRL. Game back underway here at ANZ Stadium. It's the Manly Seagulls leading in the grand final at the moment. 12-0. 11 minutes gone. 2 tries, one to Joshua Blackburn. Second to Sam Herbert as the Seagulls make a mistake in their own half and give the Rabbitohs their first real attacking opportunity of the game as Williams from the scrum goes to Dingo, gets away straight away. Chaz Dingo crosses under the posts. And this exciting fullback from South Sydney crosses for his 9th try of the season, equaling the Warriors fullback, and the Rabbitohs hit back here at home. And how important that was. Chaz Dingo just breaking up the Manly defence. Sharp off the left foot. Ryan will look to convert this from out in front. No mistakes there for Liam Ryan. 72 points for the season. Make that 74. We're back to a 6-point ball game. We're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership live on SRL TV. Season 2 grand final. As Manly restart the game, McKinney sending it straight down the middle of the park for Lennox Prakash to bring it back. Early predictions We're for a high-scoring match between these two sides. Have met twice before in the SRL. Back in season 1, it was the Seagulls at home who went down to the Rabbitohs, 24 points to 12. And then the first game of season 2, a high-scoring affair again. The Rabbitohs once again coming out victors, 36 points to 34. So Manly yet to beat the Rabbitohs in the SRL. Interesting stat that Tyrone Clay, Chaz Dingo and Brad Goodwin scored in both of those games between these two sides. So Chaz Dingo now has scored in all 3 Manly versus South Sydney games. So the Seagulls setting it up just outside the Rabbitohs 30. They go to Matthew Harris, who charges through the middle. He's knocked it on, has he? Chris Law's picked it up. And Manly look have gone on for their 3rd try of the game. Seagulls, sorry, the Rabbitohs players complaining. That was knocked on by Matthew Harris. Looks to have gone backwards, and Chris Law's just picked it up and thrown himself over the line. And so after 15 minutes, 4 tries to start the season 2 grand final. McKinney converts 18 points to 6. Try to Chris Lord, his 2nd of his career. 2nd of the season for the Manly number 13. Obviously a massive game for Chris Lord this evening, with Albi Akarangi injured last week against the Parramatta Eels. Making a good recovery during the week. Finding himself in the number 17 jumper tonight, Albi Akarangi. Looking to come on early in the second half. But for Chris Lord, this is his farewell game from the Seagulls, heading up to Townsville for season 3. Taking with him quite the side as well. Announcing a couple of weeks ago, Kobe Johnston and Thomas Wallace from the Eels will link up with Chris Lord at North Queensland, along with Damien Moana, who's their winger 5'8". So a lot of questions as to who will be playing in that 5'8" position for the Cowboys in season 3. Obviously Rohan Kuval there, but with Will Kay moving on, really opens the door for either a new player or an already established player. There's some options there as the Rabbitohs look to make their way out of their own half, as Ryan decides to kick early, putting a crossfield kick over to the wing of Tyler Clay. Chapman Kenny's come away with it, lucky to be taken down at a good tackle. Well, I can't see who it was, but a good tackle it was on the Manly skipper. Goodwin to set it up, centre field, 21 metres out. Boone at dummy half, they go to Lewis, they go short to Bennett. Cutting back on a good ball, Jesse Bennett. Looking for a big game tonight. Cut out pass to Chapman Kenny. Good tackle on him once again. They go to Lewis. Short ball to Bennett. Charging forward once again, Jesse Bennett. Manly, only 4 metres out. Final tackle. Lewis on the toe. It looked like Matthew Harrison caught for it. Referee's going to go upstairs. Bit of confusion as to what went on as Harris fell down and looks to have planted the ball down. We'll have to wait for the call from the bunker. And it's a try. Manly, their 4th try of the evening. And this is turning into a bit of a rout. Not even 20 minutes gone. Kyle Lewis setting up that one once again, his 13th assist of the season. McKinney comes in, adds the extra 2, 4 from 4 off the boot for Aidan McKinney. And the Rabbitohs looking a little bit stunned at the moment. Still plenty of time to go, only a quarter of the way through this game. But 24 points to 6, this is going to be quite the comeback. So back underway, off the boot of Liam Ryan. It's Daniel Punch who's made his way onto the park. Met front on by Cameron Reynolds. Likewise on the park for the Rabbitohs. Manly really favouring that left edge at the moment. As Chapman Kenny goes into dummy half. They go to Lord, takes it to the line, finds Punch. A couple of Rabbitohs players take him down, led by Jai Collins. To Lewis once again, goes to the line, to Blackburn. Lewis really looking to attack the line at the moment. This time he opts to kick on the 4th, looking for the 40-20 Cole. Lewis forcing Dingo across, and Dingo does well with outstretched arms to take it on the full. Makes his way down that far touchline. They go to Clay this time, the winger off his wing, charging it forward to the halfway line, staying short side to Guys. Logan Guys, a half break, almost getting away from the tackle of Kyle Lewis. Right, they come to Dingo, through the middle, Chaz Dingo, looking for support player on the middle, which is McCartney. But the referee says it's gone to ground, and Manly will feed the scrum for the restart. So a slight knock-on for the Rabbitohs as Dingo made another telling break through the line. Unable to hold on to the ball though. Macaulay Morris, his first touch of the grand final. That's Daniel Punch taking it forward. Cameron Reynolds wrapping him up once again. Jai Collins making the tackle that time to Chapman Kenny. Dodges away from one. Almost getting away from a second hand. Boone on his inside. Decides to take it down the tackle. They'll play it 25 metres out. Boone will go to high. Put it high. Byron Boone. It's a towering kick. Taken down by Chris Lord. But wrapped up by Jai Collins. And stopping any opportunity as Manly look to be absolutely on fire at the moment. The pressure they are putting on South Sydney, and the defence is just rushing up early. Rasmussen unable to get away. They're coming near side this time through Mannering. His first touch of the grand final. It's McKinney who wrestles him down to the ground. Ryan to Williams. Again, this Manly defence, ferocious. Up in the face of South Sydney. Ryan decides to kick early centre field. Herman has to come across. A few other Seagulls players tracking back as well. So Herman to set it up. Good chase from the Rabbitohs outside backs as well. It was Jai Collins who actually led the charge, wrapping up Herman before he had any chance to really spread the legs and force any sort of attack as they come near side through Robbie Elms. Up early on him was Ryan. 35 metres out from their own line here, Manly. Another good tackle by Cameron Reynolds. One of the breakout stars for season 2, Cameron Reynolds, after making his debut in round 3. Already earning himself celebrity status and qualifying for the celebrity boxing matches. Moscow makes one of his famous breaks through the middle. Luka Moscow, too much speed for Corey Bell, and Moscow goes in for the Rabbitohs and strikes back before half time, just when they needed it. One of the star performers on the wing in the SRL, Luka Moscow, his 4th try of the season. Sorry, his 5th try of the season. His 8th of his career. Transferring from the Storm in the off-season as Ryan will look to make this 2 from 2. It's the Rabbitohs back to a 12-point ball game. 28 minutes gone. It's 24 points to 12 here in the grand final. It's all going to come down to the second half, really. You know, the Rabbitohs have got it in the bag with their interchange players. They've got the bench players that can really run down the score. Manly need to be aware of that as the game gets back underway through McKinney. But Manly's defence has really tightened up over the second half of the season.
That's your second.
It's their first 3 games of the season, leaking a lot of points.
3 hands away. He's held there.
Really put them under pressure when it came down to the business end of the season. Trying to get into that top 4 where points differential was really crucial in those opening 3 games of the season for Manly. Really contributed to that as Herbin looks to return it from the kick. Just outside the Manly 30, he takes it. But Manly's defence the last few weeks, rock solid. Their performance last week to beat Parramatta. 12 points to 6, shutting down Eli Barnes. And really showing exactly where they've come from since the start of the season. So tackle 5 now. It's Daniel Punch to play the ball about 26 metres out, just to the left of the uprights. They stay short side. Crimp's just going to punch it crossfield to Luka Moscow. Dangerous stuff. He's just scored 1, Luka Moscow. He's not going to go in for another, is he? Robbie Elms chasing. Luka Moscow's got the speed. Elms is closing in. Moscow, Elms. It looks like Moscow's dropped it. Luka Moscow has dropped it just before the line. Robbie Elms, what a chase from the Manly centre. Has chopped him down in one of the best tackles of the season. What a tackle, Robbie Elms. A defining moment of the game, maybe.
He's held there. 3 markers lock in.
Manly turn defence into attack. They go into the Rabbitohs 30, about 22 metres out, tackle 4. They go to Chris Lord. Gives it to Jesse Bennett. Looking for the high kick. Big numbers to the right. They come to the right. Our Lewis is going to put it high. Centre field. Big testing kick for Clay. But he takes it down, the good one. And the Rabbitohs survive. So 6 minutes until half time. It's Manly. 24 points to 12 at the moment. Rasmussen charging through the middle, looking for Ryan on his inside, but Blackburn's come away with it. So another error for the Rabbitohs inside their own half. 5.5 minutes remaining until half time. The season 2 grand final. 2 versus 4. Rabbitohs finishing second after regular season. Manly scraping in by the barest of margins. Quick hands from Herbin, finds McKinney. Another opportunity here for Manly as McKinney will play the ball. Boone at dummy half. They go to Lewis. Another centering kick for Kyle Lewis. Coming down for Tyler Clay once again. Looking to force him back into his in goal. But he does well to force us off the shoulder. And the Rabbitohs continue to defend stoutly at the moment. Taken forward as Williams. What a first half we've seen. 4 tries to 2. Manly have come out of the blocks big time in the opening half of the grand final. Interchange bench players set to come on the second half. Ash Crutcher and Isaac Edwards for South Sydney. As Chapman Kenny breaks away from one. Collins chasing. The Manly skipper breaks through the middle and goes under the posts for Manly's 5th try. And this is just breaking open. Manly are running away with it at the moment. Half-time approaching. Kane Chapman Kenny, the skipper, goes in for another try. Another easy kick for Aidan McKinney from right out in front. 30 points to 12. Approaching half-time here in Sydney. Chapman Kenny's 4th try of the season. 5th of his career. And probably one of the most important tries he has scored. South Sydney looking rather shell-shocked at the moment. Good one to restart. Charging it forward, up into the South Sydney line. Lewis finds Blackburn on his inside. They go flat this time to Bennett. Under a minute remaining in the opening 40 minutes. Changing it up inside to Herban. Covered well by Slattery. But he's had a good first half so far, Sam Herban. Chris Lord, possibly one of his final touches of the game. This will be the final tackle, or the final tackle of the half, as Lewis puts it deep down to to Tyson Clay. What can he do? No, it's a good chase from the Manly outside backs, led by Michael Crimp. And that is half-time here in the grand final. It's Manly up 30 points to 12. Welcome back to ANZ Stadium for the SRL Season 2 Grand Final. It's Manly with a healthy lead at the halftime break, 30 points to 12. Second half gets underway off the boot of Liam Ryan. It's Manly in the second half going right to left with Brad Goodwin to take the first hit up of the game. What a first half we've seen from the Seagulls. They have totally outclassed Manly. Both sides scoring a fair amount of long-range tries. Luka Moscow, one of them for the Rabbitohs. Chaz Dingo, another. Moscow, in fact, almost crossed for a second late in that first half. Chopped down a good tackle by Robbie Elms, possibly the best tackle of the season. Manly get through their first set of the second half. Kick down to the wing of Clay. Good chase from the Manly outside backs. Michael Crimp once again leading the charge with Kyle Lewis. That's Rex Slattery. Forward up into the Manly line. His opposite, Brad Goodwin, takes him down. Clay down the sideline. Good run from Tyrone Clay. Covered well by Chapman Kenny. But he's given away a penalty here, the Manly skipper. Holding down too long on the tackle. And the Rabbitohs get a full set inside the Manly half. Jordan Williams had a quiet first half for the Rabbitohs, looking to really up the intensity as Dingo off the right, through the middle, taken down by his opposite, Herman. Not before he goes only 15 metres out. McCartney taking forward, a big tackle on Jai McCartney from Brad Goodwin. Rocked him solid, as Slattery now taking it forward. Up into the Seagulls 10, about 7 metres out. Good opportunity for South Sydney. They have to strike first in the second half, you have to say, as Prakash goes close. Lennox Prakash awfully close to the line. Final tackle now. Ryan put on the toe on the back foot as Boone picks it up. Cleaning it up for the Seagulls is Byron Boone. No real chases there for Rabbitohs. A nice little deft kick by Liam Ryan. No one really coming through from the red and green of South Sydney. And too easy for Byron Boone to just sort of fall on it. Surrender of the tackle. Excuse me. Hayden McKinney. Final tackle. Lord's a kick. Not a bad kick either from Chris Lord. Sending it deep down to the wing of Moscow. Coming up on him was Robbie Elm. So the centre's doing a good job for Manly at the moment. Chopping down the Rabbitohs outside backs as Prakash decides to go straight up the middle. Finds Ryan on his inside and he's forced back. In a tackle and a pass. It didn't really have to be made as McCartney charged it forward, hit hard again. It's Goodwin once again. McCartney and Goodwin. Bit of a match-up so far in the second half. Inside to Williams. No way through once again for Jordan Williams, the lock. Looking to punch his way through and excite something here for the Rabbitohs. McCartney to kick to the wing of Chapman Kenny. Dangerous to bring it back, Chapman Kenny. Around the first tackle. Dingo does well to take him down. McCartney assists. But Chapman Kenny is looking dangerous at the moment.
That's his second. He's held there.
That's Matthew Harris on the 40 to play the ball. They go flat to Chris Lord. Looking to eke out as much as he can in his final minutes before Albiakarangi makes his way onto the park. Lewis goes cut out flat to Crimp.
Get back, look at me.
Tackle on him from McCartney is a good one. Herman straight through the middle, Sam Herman into the backfield of the Rabbitohs. Setting it up for a good final tackle. Looking for a kick high. They come to Lewis once again. A big floating kick from Kyle Lewis. Coming through is Chapman Kenny. And the Manly skipper has dotted down for his second try of the game. What a take from above his head. Kane Chapman Kenny. Out leaping Thomas Mendonca. Or sorry, it was Logan Guys. Chapman Kenny is too big, too strong. His second try of the game. 6th of his career. And this is turning into a bit of a bloodbath at the moment. McKinney starts it from the right, hoping to bring it back. Can't do so. His first miss of the game. 34 points to 12 here in the grand final. Liam Ryan once again sends the ball deep down into the Seagulls territory, and a mistake straight away I can't see who it was. It could have been Joshua Blackburn or Kyle Lewis. But a bit of confusion there. Looked like it came off the head of Joshua Blackburn. The Rabbitohs a chance to strike back straight away after that Kane Chapman-Kinney try, and needing to do so fast. So O'Hare at dummy half, they go to Williams. Jordan Williams, he'll be hard to stop. Right over the line they go, but they look to have held him up in a good tackle. They'll play the ball as Ash Crutcher has made his on his way to the park, and straight away Ash Crutcher darts through the middle, and South Sydney look to have scored. Just like that, Ash Crutcher onto the park. And just what was needed. As he goes in for his second try in 2 weeks. Obviously coming off that match winner against the Raiders last Tuesday night. Liam Ryan was the one who put the bomb up. He'll look to add the extra 2 here. 3 from 3 so far tonight, Liam Ryan. So interchange players have made their way onto the park. Looks like Chris Lord has been replaced by Albie Akarangi. Robbie Elms has come from the park. Tyson Payne has gone on. Meanwhile for the Rabbitohs, same as every week, Edwards has gone on for McCartney. And Ash Crutcher on for Aaron O'Hare. As we see Ash Crutcher line up at dummy half. Goes to Edwards, inside this time to Guys. Be interesting to see what these utility bench players for the Rabbitohs can do to spark the second half comeback. 16 points behind at the moment. 3 tries in the final 25 minutes or so as Slattery charges forward through the middle. Good charge by the Rabbitohs front rower. It's only 21 metres out. Final one here for Ryan. A short little kick from Liam Ryan. Going up for it, Sam Herman. He takes it down well. Gets away from one. Sam Herman to seal the game, possibly for Manly. He is going to break away down the middle of the park, and he'll go in for another try. This Manly fullback, his last game for the club. And he will dot down for his second try of the night. The Rabbitohs unable to contain the Maltese Falcon. (38-18). Sam Herman's 8th try of the season. And 40 points for Manly. Many were saying this was going to be a tight match. Manly have never beaten South Sydney. 2 wins, both home and away for the Rabbitohs. That looks set to change here this evening as the game gets back underway. Goodwin to take it forward for the Seagulls.
Hill, that's one. Move.
Herman looks to shape it out to the right. Decides to dart back in, taken down in a good tackle from Rasmussen. Harris charging it forward. Looking sharp with the new haircut. Matthew Harris, up to the 40 they go. Boone has played well so far, dummy half. Akarangi's on the park. Sends it deep down into Rabbitohs territory as Dingo Forced to go all the way back. This could be dangerous. Once again, Chaz Dingo's going to break through the middle. Chapman Kenny's coming, and he's run him down. Kane Chapman Kenny has run down Chaz Dingo, and the puff looks to have gone from the Bunnies line at the moment. They've still got the ball. Tackle 2. Rasmussen charging it forward. 7 metres out. They come right side this time to Edwards. Straightens it up. About 5 metres out now. Crutcher looking to go left. They go to Ryan. Short ball to Rasmussen. Rasmussen charging forward. And Vigo Rasmussen goes over for the Bunnies. Just what they needed to stem the flow. Ryan will look to make it 4 from 4. Still plenty of time remaining. 57 minutes gone, or 58 minutes gone. Still a quarter of the game remaining, and Manly scored 4 tries in the opening 20 minutes. As Ryan's pushed it to the left. Unsuccessful that time, Liam Ryan. So 18 points is the difference. 3 converted tries for South Sydney if they're going to have any chance in winning the SRL Season 2 Grand Final. McKinney restarts to Dingo. To Prakash. Chaz Dingo run down by Chapman Kenny. Couple of tackles prior to that Rasmussen try. By the way, that was his 6th try of his career, 2nd of the season for Vigo Rasmussen. But Chaz Dingo, known as one of the best fullbacks in the competition, he looks absolutely drained at the moment. Whether it could have been an option to bring Isaac Edwards on the fullback position, or he's had a busy game, Chaz Dingo, and he'll be looking to squeeze out whatever he's got left in this final 20 minutes as the 60-minute mark ticks over to the wing of Corey Bell, who's had a pretty quiet grand final on his own standards. Chopped down just outside the 30. He'll play the ball. They go centre field to Blackburn. He's back on the park for his 2nd stint in the grand final. Behind the back pass to Bennett, charging it forward. Jesse Bennett in contention for Rookie of the Year. Later on this week, SRL Awards live on SRL 180 this coming Saturday night as Elms chops through the middle, finds Akarangi on the inside, but it's a good break by Robbie Elms. Cutting into the Rabbitohs 20. So it's Akarangi to play the ball. Final tackle. They go back to Chris Lord. Chris Lord decides to run it and he finds Lewis on his inside. Lewis puts the kick in and Robbie Elms has picked it up. Kyle Lewis, what a superstar. The offload from Chris Lord, and Lewis just charges through the middle. Dingo was coming forward, tries to find it in the backfield. Dingo chops it a little bit, but Robbie Elms scoops it up and goes under the posts for Manly's 7th try of the game. This young Manly halves combination, Aidan McKinney, Season 1 veteran, and Kyle Lewis, their rookie pick for Season 2. Absolutely outstanding at the moment as they continue to lead their side around the park. And you'd have to say the Rabbitohs must be almost out of all possible ideas. Sam Herbert has been on absolute fire so far tonight. Possible man of the match performance. Kyle Lewis as well. Robbie Elms has played probably his best game of the season. Chris Lord has been absolutely phenomenal in that starting number 13 jumper with Albi Akarengi on the bench. Jesse Bennett once again. Brad Goodwin. Everyone stepping up for the Seagulls. And their skipper has gone in for 2 tries so far tonight. Kane Chapman-Kenny taking over the reins after Chaz Dingo left the Manly Seagulls after season 1. Bringing in his good mate Matthew Harris to help him out. And that leadership team at Manly has done a fantastic job in rebuilding the squad in what was a frustrating season 1. Only 2 wins to their name in round 5 and round 6. Opening 4 games of the seasons were losses. But what a reversal we've seen over the past couple of months. Leading the grand final with 15 or 14 minutes remaining, 46 points to 22.
That's one. Move. He's held there. Up him now.
The Rabbitohs have been absolutely outstanding so far this season. Talent across the park.
That's your second.
And we cannot forget on how well they have performed throughout the season, and they are still within the realms of a comeback. It's Manly with their hands on the ball at the moment. Tackle 4. Akarangi goes to Lord. Centre field about 29 metres out. Lewis to pick. To kick it across to the wing of Moscow once again. Up on him is number 16. On the outside for Manly, Tyson Payne. Stopping Moscow before he had any chance to spread the legs as Ryan goes inside to O'Hare. Back on the park in the second row, Aaron O'Hare. Running this time is Ryan. Near side through the hands, Logan Guys. Take it forward. Tackle was Lewis. Final one now is Edwards. Chopping it forward. Not a great kick by Edwards. Corey Bell coming across. Taking it well. And just inside the Manly half as they play the ball. Come near side to Bennett. He charges it forward. Hard to take down. Takes Mendonca a while. Sorry, guys, to do so. As Lewis goes to the line. Goes to Lord. Manly on the halfway line, they play it. Short side. Bennett cut out past the Chapman-Kenny. Covered well and a good tackle by Clay. As Herbin almost gets through the line once again. 13 line breaks so far here tonight, Sam Herbin. Lewis to kick. Once again to Moscow. Payne's coming across. Takes him once again. Tyson Payne has 2 tackles in a row on Luka Moscow, who was looking to really bring it back and break through the line as Rasmussen charged it forward, taken down by Akarangi. 9 minutes remaining here in the grand final. The Simulation Rugby League Premiership Season 2 is almost over. It's Manly leading 46-22 at the moment as Mendonca breaks through the middle, gets away from Blackburn. Taken down by Chris Lord, but a good run from Thomas Mendonca to Crutcher, inside to McCartney. The Rabbitohs, have they got anything left in the tank? Final tackle now. If they do, they have to score on this kick. Ryan's going to put it high. Coming through is Dingo, taken down by Clay. Can't get his hands free. Wrapped up in a good tackle by Robbie Elms once again. And this Manly defence is standing up when it's needed. We've already talked about the troubles they had in the opening few rounds. But it's counted when it matters.
He's held there. Get up.
Herben looks to break away. Once again, he is full of energy, Sam Herben, at the moment. Lewis to kick on the fourth, finding some space out in the back, forcing Dingo backwards. The ball's hit the post. Fortuitous bounce for the Seagulls. Dingo's had to return it. Almost gets away from McKinney, but he comes across well and takes him down in a good tackle. So the luck just going the way of Manly at the moment. That Kyle Lewis kick with the wind behind them possibly would have gone over the back of the in goal, but it hit the post, hit the padding, and stayed in the field of play. Dingo had to play at it as Williams breaks through the line. A frustrating game so far for Jordan Williams. Just hasn't had any real opportunities with ball in hand. He's made 15 tackles, but on attack just has been nullified really well as Chapman Kenny returns it well, taken down by Dingo. Hard to pick a player of the game so far tonight. Chapman Kenny, 2 tries. Leading from the front, the captain. Kyle Lewis, 3 try assists, possibly 4. We'll have to wait and see what the stats are after the game, but really stepped up with Aidan McKinney. Byron Boone has tackled well, over 30 tackles for Byron Boone. This prestigious Tim James medal set to be handed out for the first time to represent the Clive Churchill medal in real life. The Tim James medal, one of the most prestigious medals in simulation competition, will be handed out later on in the week. A reminder to tune in Saturday night, SRL 180, the official SRL Season 2 awards show presented by the SRL 180 crew. Tune in this Saturday night. But the Manly Seagulls have stepped up here tonight and they have totally outclassed South Sydney. 46 points to 22. A masterclass performance from Sam Herben, Kyle Lewis, Chris Lord, Kane Chapman-Kenny, Matthew Harris, Jesse Bennett. Could go through the whole team. All started with the Joshua Blackburn try in the opening few minutes. Touted as possible wooden spooners for Season 2. The Manly Seagulls will be crowned Simulation Rugby League Premiership champions for Season 2 as Kane Chapman-Kenny has led his side to one of the biggest wins of their careers. It is the Seagulls who break the hearts of the Rabbitohs and take the championship for Season 2. Absolute scenes here at ANZ Stadium. Corey Bell is absolutely beside himself. What a performance from Manly. Your Season 2 champions, the Manly Seagulls, have beaten the South Sydney Rabbitohs 46 points to 22. 8 tries to 4. As we go through some of these stats, 2 tries to Kane Chapman-Kenny and Sam Herben. 1 to Matthew Harris, Chris Lord, Joshua Blackburn and Robbie Elms for the Rabbitohs. Viggo Rasmussen, Luca Moscow, Chaz Dingo and Ash Crutcher. 8 tries to 4. Possession heavily outweighing the Rabbitohs. Manly 57%, 25 of 29 completions. 5 errors from the Seagulls, but it didn't matter. They totally outclassed with line breaks, 37 line breaks to 22. But that comes to the end of Season 2 of the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. We hope you've enjoyed the past 9 weeks of competition. Thank you to all the players who have taken part from all of the 8 teams. And congratulations to the Manly Seagulls, who are crowned the Season 2 SRL Premiership champions. You are the best, and you will hold the championship for Season 3, set to launch early 2022. We'll see you then.